It's time for another game in this little monster. I think this will be my first commentated game in it too. This is the A43, the new Soviet Tier 6 medium. I've heard it described various ways. Soviet EZ8. The way I would describe it is a closed beta T-34. It gets the 57mm gun the T-34 uses, with a rate of fire just ridiculous. It fires a shot every 1.98 seconds with rammer and vents and a good crew. It's supremely mobile. Its armor is okay. It's not going to set the world on fire. Well, it might set itself on fire, but it's not going to set the world on fire. But it will bounce things occasionally. The cupola is actually really deceptive. Those thick bands around it are really, really thickly armored. Cupola itself is moderately fragile and huge. So, just blazing straight through. The enemy have 3 Hellcats. They're all terrible, but 3 Hellcats, it's kind of scary. I decide, well, the only way to counter 3 Hellcats is to deny them their mobility, right? So, I just tell my platoon, fuck it, let's push all the way up to their corner and stop them coming through. So far, so good. They haven't come around the corner, which means we control more than half of the map. As soon as I pop around, oh my god. So I just start laying into everything I can get shots on. You'll really see why I love this gun in a minute. Watch this Hellcat. Watch how quickly he loses hit points as he drives down. That one hit his gun there, look. But we've got 3 Hellcats here, a KV-1, a 2001D, and something else, 30 and an A, I think, all pinned down because they're too scared to drive out into what I'm doing to them. Look at this. This is just disgusting. I love it. That's 1 dead Hellcat. Let's start unloading on this one. That's 2 dead Hellcats. Stuart gets his kill in. We can just share the love around, you know. Take a shot at that, and then a shot at the Hellcat. It's more dangerous. I missed the shot. This thing's on the move accuracy is pretty fucking good for a tank this low tier, but you will still get misses like that. So he's dead. Time to kill the 38 NA. Words. 38 NA. Sorry, I'm tired. He's dead. The VK-2001D drives back, realizes that the KV is blocking his exit with its fat wreck, and then has to drive back into us and make a last stand. It doesn't work out well for him. The A43 just doesn't give a shit. So here it is, the KV-1 wasn't even paying attention to what killed him, to be honest, but he's in a really bad spot because I can't squeeze through there. I try and push his wreck a little bit. He weighs a lot more than me, probably about at least 15-20 tons more than me. Even with Marius helping, it's just not going to happen. So I back out. I have to go around another way. You see where the puppies have been bouncing off my tank. Like I said, it will bounce things sometimes, but it's not really a tank you want to be relying on armor with. Your mobility is by far your biggest asset. And that gun. Oh, that gun. Marius goes around. I take a shortcut. Fuck your house. Fuck your house too. Kind of indecisive about which way to go. I kind of want to go and kill the Churchill, which I suspect to be camping the bridge, but I kind of want to go kill the SU-100, which is about to try and cap us. I eventually decide to go back to our base. Since we have enough tanks, I think pushing the Churchill. Turns out I was wrong, he killed like all of them. Which was funny because I actually said in TeamSpeak, wouldn't it be awesome if he killed every single one of them, so we got to go and kill him. Well, it looked like that was going to happen for a while. So I start heading back to our base. First thing I'm going to run into is that. And I kind of fuck up with this. Not by shooting him on the move, that's fine, but this is where I fuck up. I just keep driving in front of his gun, even though I know he's aimed at me. He could have just one-shot me if he high-rolled. Thankfully he didn't. Another thing I should note actually is the A43 seems to have very fragile modules. The ammo rack breaks a lot. So, yeah, it really wasn't a good idea to take a hit from him. The enemy M41 tries to ambush us in our own cap. A novel strategy, but one that ultimately does not pay off. So, time to head down the valley. It looks like pretty much everything's cleared out. It's just Churchill in base, the Artie, oh, and this thing. Well, he panics when he sees us and drives himself into a cliff. I drive into Marius. Oh, sorry, not Marius. Lima Chukka. I'm bad at telling my platoon mates apart and turn name tags back on. The last time I played this thing with Marius, he was driving a Hellcat. That's my excuse. So Churchill finally goes down to our brave little ELC, and we're left to go kill the Artie. For some reason that I can no longer recall, I decided rather than just driving straight up the normal way, like up through where the BDR is and then around the building, I would see if I could take a run up at one of these rice paddies, or like not rice paddies but like terraces, and see if I could get to him, but no, I couldn't. It was a failed plan. I could have done it if somebody had pushed me, but I would have got stuck on the next level up anyway. Either way, the BDR gets him, and the game is over quite quickly. A43 is just so much fun. So much. Buy one and never sell it.